trimester starting completely online in 3 weeks. Do you want in on it? And it took me about 5 minutes to decide that I was going to start chiropractic school in 3 weeks. And so my experience of my first adjustment to starting chiropractic school was about 4 months time span. And that's how quick it happened. For me, it was that I fell in line with my purpose. And that's kind of what I meant earlier with chiropractic school is hard. Like learning chiropractic, figuring out like how you believe in chiropractic. My why came pretty easy because I saw firsthand what it did for me as a patient in a really short amount of time. But it's felt so, there's always been that hope and that promising that everything that's hard that I'm going through and I'm pushing through, and the tests and boards, retaking boards, just all those things that seem to kind of want to knock me down, there's always been that hope, and the growth has become so obvious pretty quickly. Whereas before, I constantly felt like I was fighting against something. I was pushing against. I never felt hopeful that I was going to be a doctor when I was pursuing a DO degree, a doctorate. Mm-hmm. And that's falling into chiropractic, that's what shifted. So it is hard. And I think it's hard in different ways for people. But when you're in alignment with what your purpose is, essentially it's like it can be hard without a purpose, or it can be hard with a purpose. And that's where I find myself now, is that this is hard and I'm getting through it and I'm working through it, and it's hard work. But I know what the end goal is. So anyway, that's how I found chiropractic. I didn't want to skip over that medical school part. But I think it's just a matter of finding what's made for you. So.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack right there. The first thing that I want to just kind of emphasize that you said was that it's really hard to get into medical school. There's not a lot of excitement going on as to why you're going to medical school. It's just all about getting into medical school, and that's the focus.
Yeah.
Chiropractic school is very easy to get into, but it's very hard to develop yourself into a chiropractor once you get into chiropractic school.
Right.
So we got a listener that just asked the question of which school did you decide to go to? So I guess that's a great transition as to asking you, why'd you choose the school? Obviously, it was convenient for you to start in 3 weeks, but did you look at other schools? What was important to you? Was it recommended to you by that chiropractor that you had seen to go to this school that you're at now? And can you kind